So I encourage you to log in, go to Ad Hoc Award IDV data, watch the training videos, build your query. So you want to set up the structure of your data fields in Ad Hoc so that each of the questions you have, you're grouping together the data fields that answer those questions. Answering who's the buyer, the data fields you'll choose are contracting department name, contracting agency name, contracting office name, funding agency name. Those are the first 4 fields in my report. Next, where will the work be done? And remember that the principal place of performance name, state, and zip code, sometimes the contracting officer chooses that data, enters the data where the company is headquartered, not where the work is actually being done. So double cross-check that. If it's entered completely, then where the work is done, this place of performance will be different from where the company is domiciled. Who's in the contracting office? Approved by, modified by, prepared by. Sometimes you'll get full first and last names and a working email address almost. Other times you'll get HHSP Smith, but that agency might have another database, an employee directory. You could use LinkedIn and other things to find that person within that buying agency. But that gives you a clue. This is detective work. When did the work start and when did it end? Date signed, estimated ultimate completion date. Then how did they buy? The PIID is the procurement identifier. Referenced IDV is if they have something like the equivalent of a master standing offer or a multiple transaction contract vehicle. What is that unique identifier? Is there a type of multiple award contract? Was it a multiple award or a single award IDV? Which is to say, is there a small pool of 5 or 6 or 25 companies that are eligible for work, this particular kind of work with this buyer? Or did one company get a contract that can be used over and over again till the money runs out? That's what that is. Sometimes they'll give you a solicitation identifier. How did they compete it? Did they use a GSA schedule? Did they do a simplified acquisition? Did they do something else? Did they publish it in SAM.gov? How did they solicit? Was the work set aside? Number of offers received? Did they sole source it, which is what other than full and open competition means? And what criteria did they use to justify it? Once again, what did they buy? Remember, I said NAICS code, NAICS description. We looked at those fields in the record. Product service code, product service description. Then that juicy 250 character description of requirements. And did they use purchase card? Then how much did they spend? Action obligation base is how much was this transaction? Base and exercise options, how much have they spent so far on that contract? And base and all options, how much are they authorized to spend total? Then, who is the competitor? Where are they? What was their name? What is their unique entity identifier?